In today's episode of BeamNG.drive, we're going to be doing another video on ranking the barrel rolls that we send cars from way down there, flying way down here. And if we can, we're going to try to get them to flip on one of these sides here, which will send us into a barrel roll down that direction. And we'll be giving it a rank out of 10. If you guys choose to, go ahead and rank them yourselves, and I'm kind of interested in seeing what you guys say. Anyway, let's begin. We're going to begin our journey with the Gavl Grand Marshal Track Edition. This thing's pretty quick and pretty low to the ground, as you can tell. So I'm hoping this will actually give us a good barrel roll. We're going to be taking the right side first. Let's see what we get here. Oh, beautiful! Already almost a 10 out of 10 on the first go round. Okay, so we did sustain quite a bit of damage. I think the roll cage actually helped us out quite a bit as well. But based off solely damage, other than that, we actually landed pretty good. And we can still drive, as you can see. I'm going to give this one a 8.2 out of 10. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Here we have the Aishu Peasma 2.0 ZX AWS, which a lot of you guys told me that in one of my other videos that this is an all-wheel drive model, which I found out it is, or an all-wheel steer, rather, as you can see in the back. Let's actually see how she does on this roll over here. Hopefully pretty good. It is a nicely well-rounded car. Good enough power and good on looks. We'll do the left side. Ooh, good roll. Oh, we overdid it. Okay. But it did land on its wheels, so that is all that matters. So considering it basically did a double barrel roll, that is definitely going to play a factor into the scoring. And not too much damage, just on the one side. So I'm going to give this one an 8.4 out of 10. Mainly because that little double barrel roll was actually pretty neat. Here we have a car that is called the Sunburst OffRoad. That's really it. I don't know exactly what engine's in here, but it's pretty quick for a little off-roader. Would actually be pretty fun in my opinion. We're going to take the right side here. Ooh, good jump, good jump. Perfect. Oh, not perfect. We did do a double barrel again. Oof. Hold on. Oh, God. Well, my driving skills are not the best in this game. Is that her tire? Oh, my God, that's her tire. Whoops. Anyway, that was totally my fault, so I'm going to give this one a 8.0 just because I can't remember what it looked like beforehand, but it gets an 8.0 out of 10. Next up, we have the Vicial Hopper Race Edition. This is pretty quick for a little front-wheel drive car, I will say. Pretty sure it is. Yeah, I don't think it's an all-wheel drive conversion. We're going to take the right side here. Oh, yeah. Just do the one. Oh, no. I don't know if we're just going too fast or ramping it oddly, but I'm going to give this one, concerning it's not really doing a barrel roll, a 2.4 out of 10. It certainly tried, but it could just be user error. Here we have the Runner Race Edition, and the reason why I want to use this is because the last time we tried this with a specific off-road modified vehicle, it actually didn't do very much, and I think it's because the suspension was too technologically advanced, if that's a word. Do the left side here. Oh, yeah, that did not work out. Well, definitely going to affect the scoring here. God, it's so many rolls. Okay, I'm going to give that one a 2.6 out of 10. It did try to roll, but at least it gave us a little show, you know what I mean? It deserves something. Here we have the Gavl Roamer Street Tune. Really good looking car, especially for the rims and the hood. Don't really care for the color much. I feel like a different color would help it out. But it does look like an interesting street tune vehicle. I'm going to be taking the right side here. Oh! Oh no, we were so close. Hey, we did land though. Okay, so it is still kind of drivable. And, well, kind of is definitely the word. So, we didn't land perfectly. That's definitely going to affect the scoring. I think we're going to go with a 7.6 out of 10 there. I was able to recover it, so. Like I said, it kind of drives. We have something called the Vicial Hopper Sports Special. Pretty unassuming. It's kind of quiet, but it is kind of fairly quick for a little car like this, or SUV rather. I'm going to go ahead and taking the left side this time. See if I can't get the one wheel where we need it to be. Oh! Okay, well, it's kind of hard to do with the short wheelbase here. Oh my god. That is a lot of rolls. Way more than any other vehicle that I've done so far. Well, that one gets a 1.9 out of 10 in my opinion because I really couldn't do much with it. It's just a little bit too low, and again, I don't know if the wheelbase is actually affecting that, but as you can see, it hit the skid plate and did not help me out. Yeah, it doesn't really drive either. It's just doing circles. Here we have the Gavra D-Series, and this is the D15 Custom Classic, one of my favorite D-Series trucks, simply because it's kind of retro, and I like that a lot. I'm not much of a step-side guy, but I'll dig it with something this old. Let's take the right side here. Expecting a pretty good flip. And it was. Okay, heck yeah. A little bit of damage on that front tire, but that's fine. I would call that pretty good for an old truck like this. Okay, drivability. I wouldn't say you really could, mainly because that tire is damaged. But it did such a good flip. I'm going to give this thing a 8.9 out of 10. Let me know what you guys think. So here we're going to be using the van rollback. I don't really know if it's going to work out or not, but we shall see here in just a second. It does make a good amount of power, enough to get us to about 80 miles an hour before we get there. Yeah, roughly. We're going to be taking the left side here. Try to get it. Oh, yes, we did it. Oh my goodness. Had we not been going that fast, though, I don't think it would happen. That was pretty good for a big vehicle like this. And it is actually pretty drivable. You don't have to worry about nothing, minus the door there. You know what? I'm actually going to give this a higher rating. I'm going to give this a 9.2 out of 10. Strictly because it is not made to do something like that. And this is a big, heavy vehicle. And unless that flatbed is made out of aluminum, that's got a lot of weight in it on its own. So if you guys haven't seen the other video that I made on this, we're going to be using this car last again. And there's a reason for it, because this is going to give us, hopefully, a pretty good look at what is manageable. If you don't know, this thing did like a barrel roll flip sideways thingamabobber. And let's see if I can't recreate that. There we go on the right side. Oh, nope. Okay, I should have turned sideways more, but that's fine. Did land up on our wheels, though. Okay, it's not really drivable. And we didn't do a good barrel roll, so this time I'm going to be giving this thing a 4.9 out of 10. That's okay, though. If you guys want to go ahead and watch the other one, see how this one ended, it was pretty dang good. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like, and if you want to see more of this type of content, check out my channel. If you do so choose to subscribe, make sure you hit the notification bell. That way you stay updated on all my daily content and all my video uploads. Hope you guys have a wonderful evening, and I shall see you in the next video.